So my female friends like to share stories about guys that they're dating. It never ceases to amaze me how batshit crazy some of you guys are. This isn't about them. This is about the guys with the borderline tendencies. You know, those instances where your emotions and alcohol get all mixed. So to help those brothers out, I'm gonna share with you a to-don't list. A guide for staying out of the clown zone. So traditionally, the third date is usually the sweet spot. That's the date where women can feel free to take off their clothes without feeling like a dick towel. Question, on which date is it okay to tell a girl that you love her? First, fifth, 10th? The answer, never, motherfucker. It's a trick question. If you tell a girl that you love her while you're still dating, then your love just got you one step closer to being maced or tased. If you're not talking on a daily basis or have a label of some sort, love can be scary for a woman. Don't get me wrong, some women are actually flattered by this and are eager to hop into a relationship after hearing it. Those same women probably enjoy waving sharp objects at your genitals. The minute she hears it, she's thinking to herself, I knew I shouldn't have let this nigga hit. And that means you're not only fucking it up for yourself, but you're fucking it up for the rest of us. You just raised the price of a milkshake. As men, we need to work together in order to keep the pussy inflation rates to a minimum. All you did was make her feel like her pussy should be on display at a museum somewhere. Like niggas should be taking out second mortgages just to pet the pussy. Fuck your son's college career. I need shoes. For the sake of all parties involved, just remember, no label, no love. This means girlfriends, wives, mistresses, and hookers. I say hookers because you're paying them anyway, so it really doesn't matter what the fuck you say to them. Let her decide when it's time to change the relationship status on the Facebook. Okay? Honestly, this is something that shouldn't even concern you. Facebook statuses are like wedding rings. Women care if you wear them because they know other women will see it and react accordingly. Like, oh, he's married, hands off. Men don't give a fuck about wedding rings because they know other men don't give a fuck about wedding rings. Like, oh, you're married? That's sweet. Would you like to see a picture of my cock? To a man, a ring on a married woman's finger just means that we don't have to worry about a commitment. Changing her relationship status on Facebook isn't gonna mean shit to anybody but you. Ask any female. They probably get more messages with a relationship status than without one. Niggas are straight honey badgers about that shit. And if you are gonna send a request, don't do that shit after the first fucking date. I don't care how great of a time that she may have had on that date. If she wakes up the next morning to a goddamn Facebook request for a relationship, you're in the friend zone. And that's only if you're lucky. Most likely, she's gonna delete and block your dumb ass. Again, there are some women who would be flattered by this and eager to rush into a relationship with you, and that's cool. Just don't be surprised when you come home and you got like 5 kids running around the house and an ex-con sleeping on your couch. That's how they roll. And don't get me started on the inflation rate on that pussy, like, especially if she ain't even let you smell it that night. Pfft. For 1 to 3 night stands, there is a firm statute of limitations on the period of time that you can call a woman post-coitus. 5 years is well beyond this limit. Now, I can see going like the Facebook or Twitter route, like poking them or sending them a message like, hey, how you doing? What's going on? How have things been? Can I fuck? I can see that. But 3 a.m. booty calls? You don't even know what the broad looks like anymore. First, you come off as some thirsty ass ex-con straight out of the joint with a weak butthole and strong forearms. Second, it's been 5 years. You don't even know if the broad is still in the dick. Chances are she was probably laying next to her girlfriend when you called. And now, she gotta convince Sherry Armpits that she's still down for the mound. Sherry ain't going for that shit. Pow! Right in the kisser. Next thing you know it, you got titties and flannels flying all over the fucking place. Ain't nothing pretty about a butch bitch battle. And it's all because of your drunk thirsty ass. Shame on you. Not to mention pussy inflation. You just added 3 zeros and are common to that shit. And this doesn't apply to exes. I mean, like real exes. Look, just because she ate your asshole a couple of times does not make you official, my friend. Some girls just had weird uncles growing up. If you're an ex and you call years later out of the blue, it may be a little weird, a lot of weird. But if your stroke game was proper back then, well, you never know. They say giants have the memory of an elephant, and by they, I mean me. I say that. And so should you. Well, I hope these tips have helped you brothers out. If ever in a pinch, just keep in mind, WWDD, what would they do? I assure you, he's not approaching women on dating sites and asking them to send dirty socks to a P.O. box somewhere, okay? And if you're still not sure, feel free to hit up the Twitter. Set you straight in no time. Till next time, folks, Bracey out.